Hello friends, you're watching GATE Helpline, and in this video we'll see question number 37 from GATE 2021 CS set number 1. So friends, question number 37 is, consider the following ANSI C program. So friends, this is the program which is given to us, and the question is which one of the following option is correct. And friends, we are given with 4 options. That is, option A is the program will not compile successfully. That means the program is having some bug and it won't even compile. Option B is the program will compile successfully and output 10 when executed. Option C is the program will compile successfully and output 8 when executed. Option D is the program will compile successfully and output 13 when executed. So friend, this is a very basic program which is given to us. And one of the probable answer is that the code will not compile. So first thing is we need to check whether the program is having correct syntaxes. So friends, now we'll just copy this program and we'll go to our dashboard area. So friends, here we had already copied the program for you and we'll try to see the each and every code one by one. So friends, it started with hash include. So here we are loading the libraries. That is fine. Next thing is int main. So friends, the main function is starting with int. That is int main. That simply means it should return something. So it is returning 0 value as well. So that is also not a problem here. Next thing is initialization and declaration. So friends, here I, j, count are having int, and then count and I we are declaring with 0. Next thing is we are having a for loop. So this is the for loop, and this for loop is going to run from -3 to 3. Okay, so this will be the range for this for loop. It is going to execute from -3 to 3. Next thing is once it comes inside, there is an if condition. So this if condition will be executed only if these two statements are true. Okay, so the first statement here is j greater than equals to 0. That means for value of j from -3 to -1 will be false and it won't execute here, because only when value of j is greater than equals to 0 it will become true. And next thing is I plus plus. So friends, here the value of I is 0. Okay, so initially when value of I is 0, it will come 0 here. So when it will be 0, it will consider as 0 will be considered as false. In that case, this if condition won't go into true, because we are keeping an logical AND here. What this logical AND do? This logical AND is similar to what we have logical AND in digital logics, where we have AND gates. So friends, here this is the logical AND, and you must remember the truth table for AND gate. So AND gate will be showing 1, that is true, only in the case when both the conditions are true. When both the inputs will be 1, in that case only the output will be 1. So here j is greater than equals to 0 should be true, and I plus plus should be not equals to 0. And next thing what you need to remember is only when this condition becomes true, then only the compiler is going to check this condition. Because in the case of logical AND, when the first condition is false, it won't even go and check the next condition. So I plus plus will be only happen when this condition is going to be true. After that, we are having a condition that is count equals to count plus j. So this is the next statement we have. After this for loop, we are having count equals to count plus I. And after that, we are just printing the value of count. And this value of count, we need to give as the output. So friends, this was a basic explanation to this program, and how the function is going to behave we'll just see in the compiler. Next thing is what kind of error students have done in exam is they have started with j equals to -3. As j is less than equals to 3, it comes into inside of the for loop, and then if j greater than equals to 0, so this condition is not met. So what students have done, they had incremented the value of high here, because they have thought that both these conditions will be checked and value of I will get incremented here. So if you increase the value of I here, then it will increase from 0 to 1 in the statement of -3 only. So in -3, the value of I will become 1. Then for -2, that value will become 2. Then for -1, this value will become 3. But this is not the case. How this program will function, we'll see here. So friends, this is the online compiler. So what I will do, we'll just copy our program here. We'll remove these comments from here, which were earlier not there. Okay, and then what we'll do, just for the sake of understanding, we'll make few changes here, and I will copy this print statement before this if condition, so that we will be able to see what is the value of I. Okay, because we are more interested in value of I, because what mistake students have done, that is in value of I, because if you increase the value of I initially only, okay, when it is not going to be checked, तो हमारी जो प्रॉब्लम है वो बढ़ेगी और हमारा जो आउटपुट है वो एक बड़ा नंबर आएगा. ओके, सो विल सी बोथ द केसेस. ओके, सो यहां पर हम क्या लिखते हैं, आफ्टर सॉरी बिफोर if condition. Okay, I'm just making small changes here in this program, nothing big, only I'm trying to add this printf condition. So this will be after, and here I will close this if condition. Okay, so friends, what we are printing here is, see, initially when for loop will go inside, it will print the value of I. Okay, so initially the value of I will be 0. Okay, for -3 value of I will be 0. Then when we come inside the inside for if condition, first condition will be checked as this, that is j greater than equals to 0. So here j equals to -3. So for j equals to -3, this condition is false. So ideally it should not go here, and if it won't even go inside this. Okay, because it is false, so it will just leave from here. Okay, and it will again go up and it will print before I again. So again value of I will be 0, right? So till when value of I will be 0? Till when this condition don't become true. Okay, and when this condition will become true, it will become true only when the value of j equals to 0. That is when we have which iteration? First iteration will be for -3, next iteration -2, next iteration will be -3, and then fourth iteration will be 0. So in fourth iteration, we will be going inside and printing this after. Okay, so now we will just click on run and see how this program behaves. Okay, so see, so this is the output. Okay, so this is the first iteration, as I told you. This is the second iteration for 0. This is the third iteration. Okay, this is the fourth iteration, and see, after fourth iteration we have before equals to 1, and then after equals to 2, and then before equals to 2, and then after equals to 3, before equals to 3, and after equals to 4. Okay, so this after equals to 4 will become when we have value of j equals to 3. Okay, so when j equals to 3, we have value of I as 4. Okay, and how this count is being calculated? Okay, what we'll do, we'll include add one more print condition here, and we'll see value of count here, because value of count is what? The increments of j, what we are doing. So what are the increments of j? Increments of j will be when the value of j is greater than equals to 0. That is 0, then 1, then 2, and then 3. Okay, so 3 plus 2 plus 1 will be 6. Okay, so ideally the count will be 6 at the end of all the iterations. Okay, so we'll add a next line here. So friends, this video is going to be a bit longer because we are going into the exact and deeper explanation to this question. Okay, now again I will run this program. Okay, now you see how it is behaving. See, for these first 4 iterations, when value of j is in negative till 0, that is -3 first, this is for -3, this is for -2, this is for -1, and this one is for 0. Okay, and then when 0 becomes true, I will be incremented. Okay, but the first iteration of I is when it was 0. Okay, because it's an post increment. See, first it is taking the value of I, that is 0, and then it is increasing it. Okay, it's a post increment. So initially the condition will be false, and in next iteration it will be 1. So here before equals to 1 for the next iteration, and then after equals to 2. Okay, we didn't change this thing, so we'll make it count. Okay, I'll just re-trigger it. Okay, yeah, now you can see after equals to 2, so the value of I is incremented. Then first thing is count is having value 1, and then count is having value 3, because now the value of j is 2 and previously it has value 1, this one, so we have added it, it becomes 3. Now again in the next iteration count is having value 6 and I is having value 4, so 4 plus 6 becomes 10. So friends, answer to this question is 10, and it was a fairly simple question. Just by seeing the program you should have answered it, because if you again come here and see this question, I'll just remove these comments from here, so it will be easy for you to understand and answer this. See, what should you have done in exam? You should have just checked this condition, okay, and then you should have just checked this. So once this condition will become true, there will be only 3 iterations for j, that is 1, 2 and 3. So their sum is 6. See, 4, 3, 2 and then 1. Okay, so in the 4th iteration we will be having value as 4. So 4 plus 6 will be 10. So friends, answer to this question is, answer to this is option B. Okay, answer to this question is option B. So we'll just go here and check what was the option B. Option B was the program will compile successfully and output 10 when executed. And for question number 37, we'll go to the official answer keys as well and verify it. So in official answer keys, for question number 37, the answer is option B. So friends, if you have any doubt or question, you can ask us in the comment section. And friends, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you in another video.